Hey, it's Johnny from JoBlo.com with Camilla Belle. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Is this your first time at Comic-Con?
It is my first time at Comic-Con.
Your thoughts?
I honestly don't have thoughts yet because I haven't really had the opportunity to walk around. So once I do that, I'll come back and tell you, but I'm excited.
So tell us a little bit about Push.
Well, Push is basically, we all have a really hard time explaining what it's about because it's quite a complicated story, but it's basically about a group of people, a group of Americans that are in Hong Kong on the run from a group of the government called Division. And every character in the film has some sort of cerebral ability or power per se. And my character's name is Kira, and her ability, she's called a pusher, and same as Jaimin Han's character, and we're able to manipulate people's thoughts. I think it's
That would be so, yeah, it'd be so effective in real life.
I agree.
So what kind of research do you do for something like that? Knowing that your character has that kind of trait.
Right. I mean, there really isn't so. I mean, there isn't so much training you can do per se, or research. It's more about really each character. Like his character does it in a different way than mine does, in a way, and our characters in very different places. So I think it's more of a character choice, more than trying to copy someone or trying to. Because we were both talking in the beginning if we should try and use the same type of facial expressions when we push or whatnot, and we just thought it would be kind of pointless because they're so different that it's kind of a personal choice, I think. So.
Now, did you film on location in Hong Kong?
Yes, we were in Hong Kong for 3 months.
3 months.
3 very long months.
How was it?
It was fascinating. I have to say, I learned a lot, but it was difficult. I mean, the city itself is so chaotic, and there's just so much that it's a tiring place to be, and if you're not used to that, and I think I'm from LA, so I'm used to a very laid-back lifestyle, and there it's just go, 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 noise all the time, so many people, it's so much more than New York. So it was really fascinating, though, to be there. I'm glad.
All right, well, thank you so much.
See, why can't we all have interviews with no lights? What are with these gigantic lights?
Look at these guys.
I feel so much better with this. This is nice. Let's have a nice interview right now. This is exciting.
Bunch of silly guys. You got to bring all this equipment and
I know,
stuff.
come on.
Now, your character in Push, Nick, has the ability to move things.
That's right.
Now, I would do just silly stuff with that kind of thing. Like, someone's going to grab a salt shaker and I'm moving it. Yeah.
Oh.
So, like, as far as like scale goes, like, how does that play into with you moving things with your mind?
I actually use it for gambling purposes. Nick has kind of left society. He's kind of turned his back on everyone, and he's kind of living in the slums of Hong Kong. And I think the way he makes his money is with dice games. So, I go to Vegas, you roll those craps dice, 7 every time.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would do that too.
Yeah, why not, right?
Aside from the silly stuff, I would just...
Oh, make some money off it, right?
Yeah, you can make $5-10 like that.
Boom, easy, worth it.
How is it working with Paul?
Great, man. He's great. I mean, he's such a talented visualist. He's a photographer by trade, and if some of these shots are just as he's setting them up, what the camera's doing, and the lighting looks so strange, but then you see the final product, and you're like, man, this guy really makes a beautiful palette.
How was Hong Kong? Yeah, I understand you were there for, what, 3-4 months?
Yeah, 3-4 months. It was... It was interesting. Learned a lot. It's a great place for about 3 weeks, but after a while, you miss home and you want
3 weeks.
3 weeks is
you were
nice.
there for 4 months.
4 months. It gets a bit, it's congested. It's just so different, and it's always nice to travel and experience new cultures, but eventually you start missing your bed.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, thanks a lot.
Thanks, man.
All right, bro.